Awesome, awesome. Okay, so it looks like we are live for day 4 of our 5-day workshop that we've been putting together for you guys. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm part 1 of the Harmonious Duo. Normally I have Brandon here with me. Unfortunately, he is not feeling so well today, so his throat's really scratchy. I think we've had some really insanely windy weather here in Vegas, and it's brought up a lot of pollen and allergies and stuff. So if I sound a little stuffy throughout this presentation, I apologize. It's just because my allergies kicked in, and same with Brandon. But you know what? That's one of the benefits of the fact that we blog as our main source of income. We get to, we don't have to worry about, dolling up and go to the corporate office and still having to suck through it. We actually have the freedom and ability to kind of just relax and take things easy whenever we really need to. And so that's kind of what he's doing today. So for today's presentation, it's just going to be me. Hope that's okay. And I'm actually really excited about what we're talking about today, because for day 4, we are going to be diving into content creation ideas. The whole purpose, like the whole theme behind this topic is helping you guys like avoid the blog post blues, because I don't know if you guys have ever you've gotten really excited about blogging, right? You've gotten excited about the idea that you're going to start a blog, and then maybe you actually went as far as going through the exercise of day 2, where you picked out your niche, you decided what you were going to talk about, who you were going to talk to, and then you go to write your first blog post, and it seems like you're just staring blankly at the computer. And for me, Brandon and I started our blogging journey about 18 months ago, and I was the one who started blogging before he did. And I think I have like a 2 or 3 month head start as far as the blogging goes with him. But oh man, I remember those days. I remember those days so vividly. And I won't lie to you guys. I will be totally transparent and say that there are still times where, even like in these past few weeks, where I just am overthinking, and I will allow myself to fall into these, this concept of the blog post blues. And I'll just get so irritated and upset at the fact that it feels as though I have nothing to talk about. It feels like I have no ideas for my blog post. And if you feel like you have no ideas about your blog post, like what you should be writing about or what you could be writing about for your audience, right? Then obviously it's going to be a little difficult for you guys to put a blog post up, right? Oh my gosh, I know from experience, there were so many days where I would actually go weeks. I think there was one time I went almost a month and a half where I did not blog a single blog post. And it was because I was so stuck in these blog post blues. I was so upset over the fact that I just couldn't seem to think about what to write about. And in reality, if you know the theme of your blog, right? You've chosen what overall theme you want for your blog. Like the general bits of it. Who you're going to talk to and what problems you want to solve. Everything you need to know to start creating blog posts. But what happens that I've noticed, like in these last 18 months, just from my personal experience, what I've noticed is that we allow ourselves to get into our own way, right? We allow our overthinking to complicate this process so much, and it really doesn't have to be so complicated. At the core, blog posts they're simply based off of a very general idea, a very general concept of a conversation, right? Because that's what blog posts are. They're simply conversations between two people. Every time I create a blog post, it's a conversation between myself and you. That's it. There's no pressure there, right? It's the exact, think about it. If you know that you're going to go have coffee with your best friend, are you stressing out over what you're going to talk about? No. You know what your friend likes to talk about. You have a general idea of things that you can discuss. One thing that I've noticed is if you approach your blog in the same kind of manner, it tends to work out for you a lot better with being able to produce content for those blog posts. So today I wanted to give you guys some content creation ideas. All right, so I hope that's cool with you. Now, if you're tuning in, if you're just now tuning in, just to give you a quick recap, because I see some of you have just now hopped on. We're talking about what you guys can do to avoid the blog post blues. I'm giving you guys some really awesome, quick blog post ideas. So instead of having to feel like you have to, instead of looking at your computer screen as though it's conspiring against you, how about we just put out really simple, fun content that you know your readers want to read. Does that sound good? Okay. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to kind of peel back the curtains a little bit, and I'm actually going to share with you 3 of my favorite tools that I use to help me whenever I feel as though I'm stuck with my blog post ideas. Now, for anyone who wants to blog and use search engine optimization as your main source of blogging, right? You should be doing keyword research. This is where like the bulk of your blog post ideas should come from. But if search engine optimization or SEO or keyword research, if that's not your cup of tea, because let's face it, it's not for everybody. You know, some people just want to write, and that's totally cool. You can make a very profitable blog without having to have SEO as your main focus. But for me personally, I like SEO. I like to do SEO because I like the structure of it. That's just me. One of the few things that I enjoy having structure too. And so where I will generate a lot of our blog post topics is through the keyword research that I do. Now, sometimes I'll look at my keyword research list and I'm like, you know what? I'm not really feeling that keyword today. I want something different. So what do? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to attempt to share my screen with you guys. Hope that's okay. And I will walk you through my 3 all-time favorite, ridiculously simple, super helpful content creation idea tools, okay? I want that one. All right. We should be good to go. All right, if you can see my screen, or if my screen is not showing, you know, please feel free to leave a comment, let me know. But it looks as though everything's working right. Okay, so here we go. This is my first blog post idea tool. I love this thing. This is like my new best friend, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're going to go to ideas.contentforest.com. Okay, ideas.contentforest.com. All right, and it'll take you here. Let's say that you want to blog about fitness, right? You know that your blog is a fitness blog, but you're just struggling to come up with a concept within fitness to blog about. Well, the cool thing is you can come here, you can type in fitness, press enter, and look at that. It's giving you 132 total. Not only is it giving you blog post ideas, it's also giving you blog post headline ideas as well. Like, that's really cool because sometimes it might not be the actual blog content itself we get tripped up on. A lot of times it's actually just the headline, you know, like what can we say that can be the awesome first impression that can get our readers to click to read our blog. Well, this really cool content I don't know how to say that, but the cool concept behind this tool is that it's basically like a little 2-in-1. And so anytime, like, let's say, here we go. Let's say that you decide that you're going to blog about the top fitness franchise. Okay, so you really like this idea. What you can do is you can come and click this arrow button and it saves your idea over here on the right side of your screen. So if you want to, I don't know, if you decide that you want to come scroll through this list and maybe go to like page 2, page 3, fitness boot camps, right? Maybe you want to do that one. Okay, so it's the same thing. You come over here, you click it, you save it. Oh, where did it? I think I just cleared it on accident. My bad. Okay, well, all right, well, that one wasn't working very well. So that was kind of a poor example. I'm sorry. But you get the idea. Like, you get to save these ideas. And I just think this is really, really cool. Say you guys want to blog about paleo. Excuse me. Ugh, allergies. Okay, say you guys want to blog about paleo, right? So you would come and you would put in paleo and look at all of these cool things. You get at least 25 ideas for something as general as paleo. You can blog about paleo granola recipes. Feel free to eat it. Paleo cookbooks, what are they? You can talk about your favorite ones. An introduction to the paleo diet, your guide to living simple and healthy. Like, a lot of people hear paleo, but they have no idea what it is. So if you're blogging about, excuse me, goodness, oh, man, the transition from winter to spring is not my friend. Okay. But yeah, like a lot of people, they don't really know what paleo really is, and it's confusing. And so they don't even approach it. And, you know, oh my God, I'm sorry, one more time. Man, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. So if you can, back to your paleo blog, if you decided to write an introduction into the paleo diet and introduce your audience to what it really is and break it down for them to see, like, you know, most people, if we're going to stick with paleo, I know for a fact, one of Brandon's cousins, I believe, was, you know, he's real into paleo, and he attempted to approach us to partner up to do a paleo food truck. And honestly, at the time that he approached us, we were like, so you want, I don't understand, like, what would the food truck sell? Because the way that he was explaining it to us, it was basically like all, you know, it just came out as though the only thing that paleo people eat was, you know, akin to like dirt and rocks. It was a very poor explanation of what the paleo diet was. And so it was very confusing for Brandon and I. And we ended up rejecting his idea to partner up to do a paleo food truck. We just didn't see the value in it because we didn't understand what it really was. So if you guys want to blog about fitness or dietary lifestyles or health fitness and things like that, and you want to introduce the paleo, you know, something like that into your blog, you could do a really cool blog right here just based off of the idea that this tool gives you, okay? Now, to blogging, video marketing, online marketing, things like that, you can come in here, type online marketing, and look at this. This one gives you at least 35 ideas just for online marketing, right? You could talk about online marketing using banner advertising. And of course, you know, spice up I would play around with the title on this one, make it a little bit more jazzy, add in, you know, maybe some like power adjectives or some negative words, things like that to really draw in and make it fun, make it really appealing to somebody. But you know, here's another one. Online marketing reaches its golden age with social media marketing. That's a really good one. Do-it-yourself online marketing. Is it worth the effort? You know, these are some really cool ideas for blog topics. So if you guys are struggling to come up with ideas, like this one tool alone is worth its weight in gold. It's really helpful. If you need help with, say, social media, there you go. A little comic relief in social media. You could talk about how, you know, how social media doesn't have to be so daunting. It doesn't have to be so stiff. You know, you can talk about how you can add your personality and ways to bring in jokes that, you know, are at least somewhat appropriate into your social media. You could talk about how, here's a good one, the secret to using social media to build a massive fan base. Like, that's a very common question that people have, is how do they build their fan base, their followers on their social media platforms? I think I actually might steal this one, so no one else blog about it. Okay. But you guys get a general idea of how awesome this tool is. Now, if you want, this tool right here, the contentforest.com one, this one is a very broad blog topic idea generator. If you want to go into the in-depth stuff, like some really awesome, ridiculously valuable insight into blog post ideas, you want to come to tweakyourbiz.com/tools/title generator. Okay, and you can actually just Google Tweak Your Biz title generator. It'll come up with the same thing. But the reason why I like this one, and the reason why I will give this one to you, I actually debated on whether or not I wanted to give this one away because it's just so good. But I love you guys, and I know that it'll be really helpful for you, especially if you're just starting out. One of the reasons why I like this one is because of the fact that it gives you multiple ideas. Let me show you what I mean. Let's say you want to talk about video blogging. You're just kind of stuck on the direction that you want to go with. So you come in here and you type video blogging, right? And look at this. You have, first of all, you have ideas based off of a list concept. So you would list out 6 secrets, 6 myths, 6 facts, or 6 reasons. You see what I'm saying? And it gives you all of these different variations of list type of blog posts that you could talk about. Here we go. Like, here's one. Think your video blogging is safe. 6 ways you can lose it all today. I would hop on that one real quick, especially if anyone uses YouTube as their main source that they put all their videos on. you never know with YouTube when your stuff's going to get shut down, because people, haters going to hate, you know what I mean? And they'll be quick to shut you down. But that's, that's a really good one. If you want best of type blog post around this topic, you could talk about the top 40 funny video blogging quotes. You could talk about the A to Z of video blogging. You could talk about 40 ways to avoid video blogging burnout. I think I'm actually going to steal that one too, because that's a really good one as well. And then it gives you how-to versions of this idea. So you could blog about how to make more video blogging by doing less. That's super helpful. How to make your video blogging look amazing in 6 days. If you want to talk about questions, you have questions. If you want to do it like a this one's kind of interesting, but like a love one, you could kind of play around with that. Like why, this one could be, instead of why kids, this could be why marketers love video blogging. I would do that instead. I'm not sure the sex topic like really falls in line with this one. But it does throw that out there. It gives you secrets, right? Cracking the video blogging code. Give me 10 minutes, I'll give you the truth about video blogging. Like, look at all of these ridiculously amazing blog post ideas. Like this tool, honestly, I didn't find this tool until recently, to be honest with you. And I really wish that I had had this tool when I first started out, because this would have made the whole concept of coming up with content so much easier. Because I will be straight honest with you guys, I tend to have an issue with getting stuck on like my own creativity, you know what I mean? So like I try to make everything absolutely 100% perfect, and that's where I get stuck. So in my mind, if it doesn't come out 100% perfect, then I just can't put it out there. And that's where I'll get stuck, and it drives myself and Brandon pretty crazy. But having access to tools that can really just kind of simplify the content creation process for you is a huge stepping stone to getting more of your content out there to your audience. Not only does it help you avoid the blog post blues, right? Getting upset because you feel like you don't know what to talk about, but it also helps you with creating blog post ideas that can actually bring you more readers, bring you more subscribers, and potentially help you make more sales for your business, because you're putting out just this really awesome, great, high quality information that your readers want to know about. Here's another really cool one. If you just look in this box, it basically takes all of these over here and combines them into one gigantic list. So you could print out the list or download it if you wanted to. Here's another one. Let's go back to the paleo, right? Say you like paleo, okay? Well, here's another one. See, you see all these awesome ideas that you guys can go with. You could talk about, that's gross. Like, I'd read that. 9 paleo mistakes that will cost you $1 million over the next 10 years. Because let's face it, healthy lifestyle, like healthy living, eating organic, like here's another one. Actually, we'll do gluten-free to give you guys an idea. But I mean, like, when it comes to like, if you choose to blog about like health or fitness or dietary lifestyles, things like that, like a really good concept to recognize is the fact that most people avoid living or even trying those lifestyles because of the fact they feel they're ridiculously expensive. And let's be honest, if you want, to put really great quality stuff into your body the way that a lot of these diets require, it is more expensive in the immediate versus the long run. And so one of the things that you guys could do, if that's what you wanted to blog about, is you could help your audience become more approachable with the concept of tapping into these lifestyles by showing them, things that they could do to approach the lifestyle and it not cost them so much. So like that other one about the paleo, the costing over $1 million in the next 10 years, I'd be really amped to read that, because you could play off the concept of, by choosing not to live the paleo lifestyle, by choosing to live the average, ordinary dietary lifestyle that most Americans are consuming on a daily basis, it will actually cost you over $1 million in health and medical bills over the next 10 years because of the negative consequences poor food choices have on your health. You see, like, that's a really great blog post, and you could talk about like the 5 or 6 or 7 majorly common health effects that people suffer from by choosing not to live a healthy lifestyle. And you could go and find statistics about how choosing to live a very average dietary lifestyle instead of trying to do something new and healthy for yourself is actually more expensive in the long run versus just buying the more expensive stuff up front that can help you live longer and save money later down the road. But see, like, if you wanted to talk about gluten-free, maybe you have a baking blog. Here's some few list options you could talk about. The advantage of gluten-free. Read these 8 tips. The next 8 things you should do for gluten-free success. Thinking about gluten-free, here's 8 reasons why it's time to stop. Say you wanted to go a little controversial, right? Maybe you want to do something along the lines of 20 methods of gluten-free domination, and of course you can play around because you obviously want to make the ideas fit your actual audience, but you get the idea. Like this one, you're going to get tons and tons of great titles and ideas for your blog posts. So again, just with these first 2 tools, with the content forest and the tweak your biz, I don't ever want to hear anyone say that they don't know what they want to blog about, because this gives you multitudes of ideas. And then one of the other really cool tools that we have, for those of you who have not decided to hop onto our blogging platform and start blogging with our platform yet, one of the things that I love about our platform is the fact that we offer something called the 21-day challenge. And if you wanted to create a post, right? Let's say that we want to do a new post. Okay, but as soon as you get to your new post, you get stuck with the blog post blues, and you're like, crap, I don't know what I want to talk about anymore. One of the things that makes our blog platform stand out above everyone else's is the fact that we have these 2 different tabs. We have one that's called Give Me a Headline, and we have one that's called Give Me an Idea. So you can click Give Me an Idea, and you could find tons of random inspirational, like random blog ideas, right? And if you don't want to write about this one, you can just keep clicking Give Me Another Idea until you have a general topic. See, what this tool will do is it'll give you an actual theme of what to write about. So like with this theme, it's share a great video, and it'll give you a suggestion like find a YouTube video or one from TED Talks that you like and would be interesting and applicable to your readers. Share it along with your own comments. Like, how easy is that? You just got directions on what you're supposed to write about. And then if you want to do that, then you'll click awesome, I'll write about this, and boom, you're on your way. Let's see. We should be done with screen sharing. Where are we at? Here we go. Okay. All right, so between those 3 tools alone, like honestly, guys, you should not have any issues with coming up with content. Like staring at your computer for 6 hours, just looking at it as though it's conspiring against you because you have nothing's coming out. This obstacle should not exist for you anymore, because I just gave you 3 ridiculously effective tools that you can use. Now, for those of you, for the 3rd tool, you obviously have to be an active participant on the Kalatu blogging platform. And for those of you who have yet to make the decision to start blogging for yourself, or maybe you're on a different blogging platform, but you've been searching for a new home for your blog, then I would encourage you to go ahead and take advantage of the offer that we're presenting with you right now. Now, over to the side of your screen, if you're on Google, if you're on Facebook, it should be below your screen. You're going to have 2 awesome opportunities. And the first one is to go ahead and start blogging for yourself if you haven't started yet already. And you can use the information we've given you so far throughout these last 4 days of this blogging workshop and apply it to your new blog. And if you're a little timid about blogging, maybe you haven't even gotten a blog yet because you're still a little timid on what to do. That's totally relatable. One of the cool things about the offer that we're giving you guys right now is the fact that we're offering our blog for 7 days for $9. So you get an entire 7 days to try out our blog for just $9. You get to see how ridiculously easy it is to set up, how in a little under 10 minutes, not only do you have your blog fully functioning set up and just pristine right out of the box, But you can start blogging and creating blog posts with the tools that we have inside the platform in as little as 10 minutes as well. I mean, we really make it as easy and efficient for you as we possibly can. So if you would like to test out our platform, go ahead and take advantage of that offer. Now, on the inside, Brandon and I will be waiting to welcome you to the team so that we can work directly with you to figure out exactly, where it is you want your blog to go, where it is you see your blog going for the future, what it is that you want to build your blog around. Maybe it's your business, maybe it's your passion, maybe you're still kind of on the fence about which one you want to tap into. That's totally cool. We'll help you figure these things out and help you get set up fast. And we're also giving away, for those of you who decide to stick with us through the remainder of, or for this entire presentation, we're actually offering a free download gift to you guys. Now, I shared 3 of the really awesome, really amazingly effective tools that we're using in our blog that can help us give like really quick blog post ideas. But maybe you want something a little bit more. Maybe you want something a bit more condensed. Well, the cool thing is, Brandon and I recently put together a report where we share 18 of our favorite super quick blog post ideas. So if you are just, if you want a really fast resource guide to go to when you're feeling stuck, then I would encourage you to download this free gift. It's ours for you. It's completely free. All you need to do is just enter your email to grab the gift, and we'll send it to you right away. And we use this for our blogs as well. It's been very helpful. So if you need ideas, right, then simply just tap into your resource as well as the tools in the workshop. Now, I want to encourage you guys to not only join us tomorrow for the wrap up of our blogging workshop, where we're going to teach you guys how to syndicate your blogs, right? How to bring more people to your blogs to see your content so that way you can grow your readers, grow your subscribers, and potentially grow the leads so you can make more sales in your business. We're also offering the opportunity for those who take action and grab their Kalatu blog today. We're going to be giving away a 15 to 30 minute coaching call. This is your 90-day game plan coaching call. Now, we normally charge $197 for this, but we've decided to start giving this away for free to a select few action takers during these hangout presentations, because we realize that what it comes down to is most people are unable to reach the success they're looking for in their business or in their life, simply because of the fact that they just don't know where to go. They don't know where to start. They're kind of overwhelmed, and so it keeps them from taking action. So we wanted to give you the opportunity to tap into your Kalatu blog, right? Grab your free download for your 18 super quick blog post ideas, and then take advantage of this 15 to 30 minute coaching call. We'll ask you a few questions, again, figure out where you are, where you want to go, the direction you see for yourself and for your business and for your blog, and we'll help you map out your first 90 days step by step and how you can start achieving results fast. So if you guys saw value in that, then go ahead and take advantage of the offers. We'll get notifications, and for the first 5 of you who take action, you will get the call for free. And go ahead, download that free gift, start blogging. If you guys use the tools that I gave you in today's presentation, I would love to hear your comments on how they would help you. Maybe if you have one of your own that you found along the way that's really helpful to you, feel free to share that too. I'd love to hear your results that these tools have helped you get. I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. I think I'm actually going to go and probably going to go get some soup from Panera Bread because my throat kind of hurts. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's presentation, and be sure to come back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because we're wrapping again all of this up with syndication. This is such an important process in your blogging journey. You do not want to miss this. We're going to be giving away a lot of really awesome free value, and you're going to want to be here for it. So again, hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Hope you learned a lot, and I will see you guys tomorrow.